Fiend there, mama there, P there, ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I roll with nothing but them no limit riders. I get down, I hold my tank up high, watch how many get wild. Nah, nah, nah. Make them say, sleeping on me mattress. Now I got some bands to burn and bars to bend them backwards. It's time to wake them up cause they been sleeping on the track list. Body so attractive, y'all be giving catfish. Log them off the web and every giving actress. Giving actress and all these fake activists. Leave me baffled, bewildered, relax a bit. Let me relax a bit, I think I need to cool it off. I put some pep up in my step and then I do it up. I shine my cutlery and hit my jeweler up. Tell them, hoorah, step up in this. Too fly, cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating clogged my medulla. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my Chula. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampula. Make a few bands and switch tribes, they switch sides. Flip scripts like B-sides. Who these guys? Only thing switching on me is thick thighs. I been did the then I did the clown face, took him to the swamp meet. That was on a Saturday. Mud on the Prada boot, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper this show. Training tape. Hoorah, step up in this. That look too fly. Cop the Dior on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my Jula. Hating clogged my medulla. I showed the my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my Chula. Dolce the Don, Dolce the Dean, Dolce Supreme, the Swampula.
Welcome, everyone. We appreciate you joining us for a little basketball. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, plus reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. To the inside. And the a big finish by Holmgren. Grant, we've got quite a game in store for us tonight. Two of the top teams in the Eastern Conference.
Well, you know what they say, B.A. To be the best, you got to beat the best. I'm sure that's what both teams are thinking, so I expect them to be highly motivated.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flagg, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
And it's Giddey with a rebound. Pass to Adebayo. Washington moving the ball around. And he lobs it up to the rim. Throw it down on the lob.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
And here's Whitmore. Pass to Ware. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Guys, we have seen a number of high-caliber players from Australia. Josh Giddey adding to the reputation of the country. This guy is long, he's versatile, and he's skilled.
Now here's Giddey. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck, that powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Here's Daniels. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Ware. Here's Dort. Here's Flagg. Covered by Daniels. Here's Jones. Dort grabs the miss. The Bulls trail by 6. Here's Flagg. Rebounded by Daniels.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
Back to Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now Daniels. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holmgren. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Holmgren's got his second basket.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to Ware. Here's Flagg. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
The kick out to Banchero. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Daniels. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And it's Giddey missing. The Bulls trail by 10. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
From Pete Giddy. And so it's Washington going into the break up 12. They're communicating well and stringing together.
The Wizards, 18.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
With their offense clicking on all cylinders, they own that first quarter.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
Well, he found an opening he liked that time and took full advantage of what the defense gave him.
Oh, there's the alley! And Nance with the slam!
Yeah, impressive set from the rookie. Jeremiah Fears in total control in the screen and roll game.
To the left side wing. Pass to Alvarado. Washington moving the ball around. Down low. It's stolen by Nance. Here's Herder. Tipped. Left side, Richardson. To the right side. Back to Holmes. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Outside for Dort. It's Herder on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Dort.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
Wizards leading by 12. Alvarado outside. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Well, Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Banchero. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. That one's good for 2.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Here's Jones. Chicago with a rebound. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Throws it up high. Nance can't get it to go.
Well, he saw the play coming together.
Adebayo powers down the... alley-oop.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Nance. And Nance with the slam.
And that's Nance Jr.'s go-to move. This guy doesn't mess around when he gets that kind of position.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams making some changes here. Outside Giddey. Pass to Jones. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Giddey missing. The Bulls trail by 10. Dort outside. Here's Flagg. Now here's Banchero. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Dort with a steal. To the paint. Here's Whitmore. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Dyson Daniels. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Inside. Oh, deflected. To the inside. The shot by Dort, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Daniels. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Daniels has got 5 points.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
Right side Adebayo. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Whitmore outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Giddey. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's Washington, up 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Flagg. There, the screen. From 12 feet, Washington with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-key player. I see the game really well, and if I'm not out there talking the game, it's doing everyone a disservice. Guys, back to you.
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Down low. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Dort. 6 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Great key that time from Holmgren. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. 3-point lead. And he lobs. Holmgren powers it in off the lob.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop.
And the foul called on Dyson Daniels. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the big finish by Holmgren.
That's a big target with great body control. Great play by Holmgren to finish.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. It's Dort on the wing. Banchero left side. Banchero finishes with force inside.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Outside Giddey. Right side Adebayo. Giddey scanning the floor. And Adebayo slams it in.
Love to watch Josh Giddey make plays. This guy's such a great facilitator.
Here's Flag. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Wizards leading by 5. To the middle. And here's Flag outside. Drops in the 3. Flag's got 7.
You count him up. Can't give Flag a look from deep.
Kicks it out to Holmgren.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Shot clock at 6. Daniels outside. Screen by Holmgren. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
Here's Flag. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flag to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
And it's Giddey missing. The Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Flag. And he lobs it up. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
And you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are... possessions that you don't get back.
1:04 left in the third. Alvarado into the lane. And it's Chicago with a board. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Pass to Fears. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Fears has got his second basket of the game. And here's Holmes. It's stolen by Nance. For the tie. Herder with it. And it's Holmes picking him up. Herder can't hit. The Wizards with a lead. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Chicago with the ball.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Alvarado.
Substitution on the court.
Beyond the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Washington up 4. And time to step away.
37. The time.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Washington leading by 4. Pass to Jovic. And stolen by Banchero. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Goes up on the baseline. Martin misses.
You've You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Pass to Holmes. No good on the triple. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Herter. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Back to Ware. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Wizards leading by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Giddey into the lane. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
And he's going for the oop here. Now Jones. Left side Adebayo. Here's Jones. Back to Adebayo. Got it! Bam!
Yeah, in the battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Dort with a steal. Quickly! Ooh, the 3 doesn't go.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Dort with a steal. It's good!
So mature for a first-year player. Flag knows when he needs to score.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Washington leading by 4. Giddey with it. Now it's Jones. Giddey into the lane. Oh, he jammed it!
A 6'8", That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
Time again. Quickly outside. Stolen by Giddey. On the wing, Daniels. Quickly with a rebound.
Most defenses want to protect the paint first. Great job there.
Rebounded by Giddey.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Oh, the shot is off. Bulls trail by 6. Lou Dort. The three is in. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And I'll tell you, that's the very last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
Number 20, Trey Murphy.
And here's Giddey. Now Holmgren. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots. The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play. Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Adebayo with it. Picked up by Ware. And now the Bulls in transition. Banchero in the post. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
And zero fear. Cooper flag. The Rook. Born for the moment.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his third foul so far. Chicago with the ball. 4-point game. Rebounded by Adebayo. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good. And that puts him up 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste the chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Now Dort. Banchero fires! Cash from downtown!
And stepping up when it's clutch time. That's a very mature play by the young Banchero. They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 6. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They need to answer fast.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Another steal! From deep three-point land. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that about wraps it up.
You ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Whiskey and Dior, and they like they owe me. Gotta stay select. Don't come around me, better come correct. For life that we lead, I'm in the Nike check and a brand new Louis V. Shoes on the Mopeds, guys that make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, guys that make no sense, back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of your spend it like they owe me. Ain't no help, ain't no time and this is reason. It's the talk or the show. It's that stress to get at me, and it's closer to the chest when your pocket's too deep. Who's on my bitch? Lights don't make no sense. Pop up for a minute. Eyes up on my, eyes up on my whip. Lenses and BMs. Lights don't make no sense. Walk back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. It's the end of your spend it like they owe